Question 11. Mr. Chi Hong instructed the students of Form 4 to draw a rectangular mural of length 7x. So this is 7x. And width y on the wall of a canteen. The two different shapes will be drawn on the wall as shown in the diagram. AED is a semicircle. Okay. Given that the area of the wall is 28. Alright. So this whole wall is 28 meters square. So 7x times y will give us 28. And the perimeter of ABCDE. ABCDE. Okay, so this whole thing is 26 meters. Find the diameter and radius. Okay. So perimeter, we have this length is the same as this. This is y. Now we need to find this length. Since they say it's a semicircle, the length here will be half the circumference. So a circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. Half the circle will be pi r. Okay, this one divided by 2 lah, we'll get pi r. So this is pi times radius. Okay. If this full thing is 7x, the radius would be half of 7x, which is 3.5x. Or we can say 7 over 2x. So I'm going to sub this into the r here. So instead of writing pi r, we say pi 7 over 2x. And pi is just 22 over 7. So 22 over 7 times 7 over 2, we get 11. So this one will be 11x. This whole length. Done. Okay. So now we can make our equation. So they said perimeter, right? So this plus this plus this plus this. So 7x plus y, which is 2y, plus 11x. Perimeter is 26. 7x plus 11x is 18x, plus 2y is 26. The whole thing we can divide it by 2. So 9x plus y is 13. And then we can go ahead and make y the subject. 13 minus 9x. So this will be easier for us to substitute in a while. So we call this equation 2. This will be equation 1. Okay, this whole thing is equation 2 lah. Okay, I mean this whole thing we modify to get this. So it's still equation 2. Right. Now we can sub equation 2 into equation 1 easily. So 7xy, right? Y we sub with this. 13 minus 9x equals 28. And we expand. 7 times 13 is 91. 9 times 7 is 63. X square minus 28 is 0. Alright, so looks like the whole thing can be divided by something. So let's just try. 91 over 63 can be reduced to 13 over 9. So 91, you want to make it 13, divide 7. Right. So looks like the whole equation we can divide 7. Because 28 also can divide by 7. Or you know what? Let's divide by negative 7. So that our x square will be positive. So 91 divide negative 7 will be negative 13x. This negative 7 will be 9. This will be negative 4. Sorry, positive 4. Then we rearrange it. So 9x square minus 13x plus 4 equals 0. Then we can factorize this. A is 9, B is negative 13, C is 4. So x is 4 over 9 and x is 1. So here we get 9x minus 4 and x minus 1. Okay, so we only need the x because the radius is 702x, the diameter is 7x. So we can say when x is 4 over 9, the radius is 7 over 2x. And the diameter is 7x. Okay. And when x is 1, the radius is 7 over 2 times 1, which is 702. And the diameter is just 7x, which is 7. So let's complete this one. 7 over 2 times 4 over 9, which is 14 over 9. And 7 times 4 over 9 is 49 over 9. Okay, done. So this will be our final answer of radius and diameter.